So I've been working, I don't know if, I've been working on a show that I created about my cancer journey, a play. And it's a solo show, a solo play. I play all the parts, and it's been really great. Like, it's just been an amazing experience. And it opens next Friday, this coming Friday, a week from today. And there's a part of the show where I talk about this medal. And I know if you've been through chemo, you know what this is. It says Distinguished Patient Award, City of Hope Champion. And I know it's just a medal, but I talk about this in my show it's toward the end of this show. It's one of the last things I say. I talk about that I slept with this medal for 2 days around my neck, and I just held it, feeling its round shape. I slept with it. I clutched it under my pillow. I wore it everywhere I went for 2 days. Actually, I was wearing it and I forgot that I had it on, and I was at one of these restaurants that I like. It's like a vegan restaurant, and they were like, "What is that?" And I showed it to them, and I went like this, and they're like, "What dessert would you like?" And they gave me a free cupcake. They were like, "Oh my God, congratulations." And it's amazing the kindness that I've experienced from so many people. And I know my doctors, I mean, they, every when people finish chemo, they sing Zippity Doo Dah, and they give medals out. But I don't know if they realize like how meaningful it is. At least to me, it is. It was really meaningful. It means that I'm done, with the hardest part. I mean, I still have to do tamoxifen, which I found out recently is a light chemo, and I'm doing that in pill form for the next 5 to 10 years. And then, you have lots of checkups and stuff to make sure it's not coming back and things like that. But I don't know. I've just been running the show over and over, rehearsing so much. And this is a prop in the show now. I put it on at the end, and it brings me to tears every time I talk about it in the show. Because it's such a symbol of like, I'm done. And my doctors, they do it at the end of chemotherapy, but I did 11 months of infusions post chemo. Well, I did 9. So it's like, it basically ended up being 11 months of infusions with this immunotherapy drug. And so they sang, when I finally finished my final infusion ever, they sang to me and gave me a medal again. So I think actually I have 2 of these. But the final one, the one at post chemo was meaningful, but I was such a mess that like I don't think it didn't hit me, because I still had so much to go through. I still had like 5 weeks of radiation. I still had like 9 more months of immunotherapy treatments. So the final immunotherapy, when they the last treatment ever, this was like, I literally have it hanging. It hangs right next to my bed. It hangs on my bed. Oof, my eyes are burning from the lotion I just put on. And I'm crying, so it's like the lotion's going in my eyes. This light is so bright. It hangs on my bedside, right next to me. And there have been times where I've reached for it and I just hold on to it, because it's just like, okay, it's there. That means I'm done. It's done. Because sometimes it's kind of like, wow, what did I just go through? It's insane. Your life is like, it's just something that I never planned on having to do. But yeah, So if you're a doctor or a nurse or whatever, these mean a lot. Clearly, I'm sitting here 3 months later with it around my neck. Yeah, it's actually probably my my most favorite part of the show. It's one of my most favorite parts when I talk about this medal. Because there's just so much meaning behind it. It's not just like it's that it's over, but it's like, I don't know, just, I mean, it's a symbol of that it's over. Just a symbol, because when you think, when you hold, I don't know, for me, I hold it and I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, it's just like so much happened so quickly in such a short amount of time, even though it was a long time, but it was like, you know, one day I was going around living my life, and the next day it was like, you have cancer, screeching halt, we've got to do this instead. You know, it's like, it just, the brakes were thrown on, and it's like, you're like, your whole life is just changed in an instant. So this medal, it kind of is a symbol of all of that. It encompasses all of that. It's like, it's just, to me anyway. You know, I've run many races in my life, and I've gotten many medals. Not that I've won the races, you know, you get the participant medal or whatever. But this medal means the most to me. It was the hardest race of my life. I did it. It's done. Hopefully forever. Anyway, I thought I'd take out my little camera and just tell you about how special this medal is. Have a good day, everyone.